A while ago, I had a Zoom talk with the world best, self-claimed world best exorcist.
Okay.
And he wanted to introduce me into his team. Yeah, all sorts of freaks from all sorts of nations, impressive people, you know. And there was one lady. She said actually she died some years ago, and she's got to walk in from the inner realm of the universe where everything is in divine order. Yeah? And she's here to help us fight the evil. Yeah. And I go like, okay, it's going to be interesting. And then we exchanged just some intel about how we work spiritually. And I picked an example where there was something really evil, and it was all about a pretty ugly bioweapon that had a Deva in the core of the weapon that was a quite beautiful natural spirit that was tortured down to a very low vibrational space to turn it into that spirit of the bioweapon. It's kind of the pain of the tortured creature that wants help, needs energy. And this turns people, when you get infected by this entity, it turns you into a zombie.
Oh, zombie apocalypse.
That was, the virus for the zombie apocalypse. And I was asked to help deter it. And I said, I can't. You know, because if this is what humanity deserves, who am I? I'm out of drama interaction. I'm not allowed to intervene. If this is the correct karmic response to this ugliness of humanity that they have earned themselves
by eating
zombie
meat or
by doing all these ugly things we have obviously done, if I allow myself to jump in as a savior to deter that, I'm jumping back into drama interaction. And if I open myself to drama, I exactly know I cannot say peep and I get shot. Someone is going to kill me because I say yes to drama. You know, on the level we do work, this is a no-go. And I had, as sad as it was, I said, sorry, I can keep that sample. Maybe one day something will develop and things will be different, but I'm not allowed to intervene.
You can make the serum, the antidote for this
and
thing.
The only plan I had, I'm allowed to apply self-defense. So for me and my family, the plan was to develop some form of antidote.
Yeah.
To protect myself, because I know turning into the zombie is not what reflects the state of my soul.
Yeah.
For other people, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, if they zombify their environment and kill and scoff animals, it kind of fits. Yeah, but for me, I didn't see that. So I thought I'm allowed to apply self-defense. So that was kind of the plan. But then I was just kind of giving that story as an example of how we work. And then at a certain point, we found a way to immunize against it. And the moment we were immune, we could establish a communication with the tortured Deva. And she asked for help. She said, I did not volunteer to be here. Yeah, I'm captured in eternal pain for thousands of years. The only thing I want is I do not want to be that virus. I just want to be rescued from this hell. Can you please get me out of here? And this is if a being asks another being for help, you're allowed to assist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is not drama. It was a clear communication. There was no trick behind. There was nothing evil talking from her end. She couldn't attack us anymore because we were immune, and opened the window for her for a straightforward soul-to-soul communication. And then I just said, okay, there's one way to help you out. It's a bit painful for me, but I can dive down to the hell you are tortured in, invite you into my body, and get you out.
Back to source.
Back to source. And this is what we did. We found a good spot to do it. I went down. I allowed her to basically go through the pain of healing in my body. I screamed it out for her.
Ooh.
And when she was up again, a portal opened in front of us. Beautiful divine light. And I gave her soul directly back to source.
And you healed the next upcoming zombie
And
apocalypse.
we had the sample of the biofilm that was causing this disease. We had it in a glass container with us. And the moment she went back to source, this yellow shining agent, biological agent, turned into soil. It turned brown and decomposed itself.
Wow.
Instantly.
You made some great things happen there.
No, I just helped the entity.
Yeah.
Don't go to the savior narrative. It's of no importance because I didn't do it for humanity. I was not allowed and I did not want to do it for humanity.
Just a crazy experience then.
Yeah, it was all about interaction between me and that entity. It asked me. Was it
non-physical type of entity? Or
yes.
It was like
a Deva, like a plant Deva. Like an elf. She looked a bit like an elf in her healed state.
Okay.
And then, this is kind of why I'm telling the story, not because I did something for humanity, because I didn't.
No.
And then this woman completely freaked out. And she screamed at me, how dare you, how can you bring something that evil into source? You infected source, you know? You killed him. And I just looked at her and I told her, lady, you're triggered. You know? I fully managed to trigger you. This, what you showed towards me, is not divine anger. You're simply triggered. I made you angry and you scream at me. And if you want to know the difference between divine anger and being triggered within duality, I can give you a taste of divine anger, and I screamed back in divine anger. And I made her shut up. It was completely quiet for the next half hour. Yeah? And this is just to get the concept of the different angles from where you observe. We can be in duality, being identified. And what she also did when she was freaking out at me, she shouted at me, victimizing me in a way. And at the same time, you could see her hands going to the side, outside of the picture of the camera. And without asking for allowance, she tried to fix me. Energetically, she meddled. She tried to meddle into my field, find out what's wrong with me on a quantum level. And she tried to apply healing. I closed down. But she tried it. And this, for me, if I experience someone trying to change me without asking for allowance, this is energetically full-scale perpetrator.
And crossing the line, huh?
Crossing the line without asking for allowance, telling me what to do or what not to do. This is full-scale perpetrator while identifying as the savior. This is the beauty of drama interaction. Yeah? And when you experience it from that end, the savior and the perpetrator, you can't distinguish one from the other. It is the same. It's only a difference when you're inside. The victim that turns perpetrator while identifying as a victim.
The revolution of healthy living starts here. Feel the power of Seamoss, Shilajit, black seed oil, and many more organic bio-based superfoods. Discover nature's strength with over 10 collections and 100 products to start living naturally. Unlock your wellness today at mymineral.com.